Yo, there's this channel out here that keeps spreading false info about Islam. Like, that's literally what the guy running it does. His whole agenda is to make Islam look bad. Recently, he dropped a video that's already hit over 250,000 views. And in that video, he throws out a bunch of false accusations against our God, Allah. He's trying to prove that Allah isn't the true God, but just some so-called pre-Islamic moon god, who, na'uzu billah, was worshipped as an idol before the birth of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So today, we're gonna break down this dude's nonsense and show the real truth about his video with authentic proof and evidence. Let's get into it. Claim 1. So first off, he says the name Allah existed before Islam and that Arabs already used to worship him. According to him, the word Allah evolved over time from al-Ilah, meaning the God. So he claims that Allah isn't a real deity, just some old pagan god. Here's the thing: before Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born, the Arabs had already gone astray. Idol worship was everywhere. Now, if we look at the Arabic language, there's a word al-Ilah. Al is just the definite article means the, and Ilah means God. Put them together, and you get al-Ilah, the God. Now sure, by that logic, he's kinda right that the word was used before Islam. But that's only because the ancestors of the Arabs were once Muslims themselves. Over time, they got off track and started worshipping multiple idols along with Allah, because they still remembered his name. But they had lost the real belief that Allah is the one and only true God. In fact, the Quran even mentions this. If you ask them who created the heavens and the earth, they will surely say, Allah. But this guy's out here trying to say Allah was just one of the 360 idols kept inside the Kaaba, which is totally false. People worshipped Allah, yeah, but they also worshipped other false gods at the same time. They had doubts, their beliefs were all over the place. That's why Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came and corrected their beliefs. Now about this whole Allah came from al-Ilah thing. Look, you'll find that on multiple sources. Sure, some linguists say it evolved, but here's the key. Allah is the exact name that God uses for himself in the Quran. Qul huwallahu ahad. Say, he is Allah, the One. Innani anallahu. Indeed, I am Allah. So this isn't some random word, it's God's own chosen name. Words like God, Huda, Elohim, those are titles. But Allah is a unique name. It has no plural, no gender, meaning it can only refer to the one true God who is never born and has no equal. Even the hadiths consistently use this name, Allah. And look, languages evolve over time. Spelling, pronunciation, writing style, all that changes. Just because al-Ilah and Allah sound similar doesn't mean one evolved from the other like that. The pronunciation stayed the same, only writing styles changed. From Prophet Adam all the way to Prophet Muhammad, every prophet invited people to worship the one Allah, even if they spoke different languages. In Aramaic, which was Jesus' language, God is called Allah, almost identical to Allah. So the message is clear. Different languages, one name Allah. If you dig into actual historical records, Arabs did worship Allah before Islam, but never as a moon god. In fact, there was a separate moon god named Sin, and that was one of the idols the pagans worshipped. Allah was never that. Allah is the creator of everything. The sun, the moon, the stars, all of it. Among his signs are the night and day, and the sun and the moon. So how could Allah own the moon and also be the moon? Makes no sense. So where did the crescent moon symbol come from? Well, it wasn't even used in early Islam. It showed up later during the Ottoman Empire, around 1299 to 1924. The Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions never made it an Islamic symbol. Think logically. If someone says, Islam has a crescent, so Allah is the moon, then by that logic, Christianity has a cross, so is God made of wood. Judaism has the Star of David, so is God a star? Come on now. These are just symbols, not the essence of God. Claim 3. He also claims Allah had 3 daughters, Allat, Al-Uzza, and Manat. Now here's the truth. Around 1400 years ago, in pre-Islamic Arabia, People used to believe that these three were Allah's daughters, and they actually worshipped them. But their belief was totally wrong and based on made-up stories. When Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came, he corrected these corrupt beliefs and brought people back to the truth. Even the Quran talks about these idols. Have you seen Lat and Uzza, and the third one Manat? Do you prefer sons for yourselves and assign daughters to Allah? That's an unfair distribution. These are just names you and your forefathers made up. Allah never gave any authority for that. So yeah, Arabs used to think they were Allah's daughters, but that was just a false belief which the Prophet, peace be upon him, cleared up. There are even more lies in that video, not just about Allah, but about Islam as a whole. If you go watch it yourself, you'll see how the Creator blends lies and truth together to mislead people. He's even made another video trying to prove that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, never existed, and he shows some so-called evidence to back it up. So here's the deal. If y'all want me to expose that video too, drop a comment saying "expose" below. If we hit 500 comments, the next video is going to be all about that.